So if you know me, you know that I paint and like art. So I feel like my channel is kind of like a mystery box because sometimes I talk about fashion, I talk about style, and I share the things I find stylish, clothes I like, my jewelry collection, and some other times I make blogs, and some other times I share the meaning behind my paintings. But what I love most is to paint. For this video, I am going to just talk about fashion things. So I hope you like art and fashion. So for this video, I want to talk through all of my favorite pieces of chunky jewelry or jewelry that's bigger than normal or fine jewelry. I've been really loving chunky jewelry and I've always liked it, but now more than ever. And I think part of it is because it's kind of trending right now. I've been seeing a lot of influencers and in runways models wearing chunk jewelry or like big bracelets with big beads, and I think it's something that is definitely trending. Maybe it's not a big trend, but I've been seeing it a lot. Luckily for me, I have a lot of chunky, well, not a lot, but I have some chunky bracelets that I didn't buy because they were my mom's, because my mom has always loved like big bracelets. So I have a couple here that she gifted me. So they are going to be mentioned in this jewelry haul in a way. So first, why I think jewelry, like chunk jewelry, is so cool, or I like it so much, is because you can wear a simple outfit and use this jewelry to style your outfit. It's jewelry that is not only complementing the outfit in a way, but it's creating the outfit. It plays an important role in the styling of the outfit, and it can be so fun. There are endless possibilities. They can be bracelets, necklaces, earrings, the three if you're a maximalist. So yeah, let's get started with my jewelry collection. So first is this resin brown amber toned bracelet that I love, not only because of its color and its transparent texture. Also, transparencies have been trending a lot recently in clothing and I feel like in everything. But I really like it because it has a diagonal cut, and I don't know, I really like it because since more than a year ago, and I've said it in this type of videos, I really like asymmetrical cuts or asymmetrical pieces of clothing, so I really like this detail of the asymmetrical cut. And I've been wearing it a lot, like almost daily. And also it was my mother's, it's part of those. Basically all of the bracelets, almost all, were my mother's. Now this is so fun and it is funny also. It is this necklace. I don't know the material. It's kind of porcelain, but I'm not sure because it's lighter. It's not plastic and it's coated with this glossy effect. And this is hand painted. It is from the 60s and this was my grandmother's. I cannot believe she used to wear this because now she's like very modest and very casual with her outfits, and she used to wear this and I love it. It's such a cool piece, I think. Here it says, I don't know if it's the name or the date. I don't know, I cannot read it, but I really like it. It's such a fun piece. Now for a piece that I didn't inherit is this bullhorn bracelet that I really love, and it was treated to have this also glossy effect, and I really love the texture. I really like the color palette because it's white, gray, and like this almost ultramarine kind of black, because it's not fully black, I don't know why, and it has like brownish tones. So I really like the color palette and the texture it creates. I got it in Mexico this January, so I've been using it almost all year and I really love it. I still really like it. Now for more inherited pieces, this necklace was given to me by my other grandmother, and I don't know, I think it's really cool also. I haven't been wearing it as often as I did a couple of years ago, but I really like it. It is a flower, and I think it's like sometimes if my outfit feels a bit plain and I'm wearing silver or I'm in the mood for silver, I think this is like my go-to piece to make the outfit something a bit more interesting. So, and I can change the chain. Sometimes I wear it with a string or with chains. Like it can work with everything. Now this is a vintage Swarovski bracelet, and I really like it because I like how it combines two things very different, which are crystals with leather. So basically the bracelet is fully leather with this leather string, and these are Swarovski crystals that have like a champagne tone to it that I really love, and are again asymmetrical cuts that I've been really liking asymmetry in general. So I really like this because of the contrast of materials and the color palette also, like it's very warm. Now I have the bracelet, which I can recognize a lot of people see as ugly, but I think it's cool. I think it's weird cool, and it's this bracelet I got in Mexico City, and I really like it because like you can size it any size you want. Is that size it? Well, you can choose any size because it's very flexible. Like I think it is, I don't know if it's brass or steel, I don't even remember. And these are like river pearls, and I really like it. I feel like it's kind of like Gladiator, but it's definitely not. I don't know, it's weird, but I really like it. It's fun. So these earrings have a funny story because my grand aunt bought them in Greece and she never wore them, and somehow they ended up with my mother, but my mother didn't use them, and I randomly saw them and asked my mother about them, and she told me I could take them. So like they are so cool. They're from Greece, but like Greece from the 60s maybe, or 70s. No, I think 60s. And they are silver. So I really like, I feel so cool with these earrings. And the way they are really light. They don't seem they're light, but they are really light because they're really thin, and I really like the sound. ASMR with the earrings. And also I have a necklace that is similar, but it's not because it's from Turkey, and this has a similar story because my uncle bought it for my grandmother, but my grandmother didn't use it, so my grandmother gave it to my mother, and my mother didn't use it, so it ended up with me again. And it's this necklace from Turkey that I really like. In fact, I think in my video about things I find stylish, I think it was the first or the second I made, I don't remember, I mentioned that I really like the makeup from Eastern European cultures, but I also love different countries, not from Europe necessarily, but like from India. I really like the jewelry they use there, and the jewelry from Turkey, and this is from Turkey. So I really like those types of styles. It's a bit heavy, but not too heavy. And I have another bracelet that I really like. It's my biggest one, is this one. I really like this color. It's kind of like a Viridian green that I really love. This also has a story because the neighbor of my grandmother was changing places, so she was getting rid of all of this stuff, and my mother bought this bracelet from her. Now I have it. It's from a Brazilian brand called Cavalera, which I don't know if it still exists because this bracelet has like more than 20 years probably, and I really like the print. Like it is giving safari because it has like a chimpanzee, zebras, cheetahs, and other animals like elephants that I really like. It's very cool. The only thing is like it is too big for me, so sometimes it gets off, but I still wear it. I just remind myself to open my hand every time I take my arm down. And my most recent purchase is this bracelet, which is all beaded, but creating the texture of this like jaguar, but in silver and cool tones. I really love the texture of the beads together, but I also really love, it is not the usual cheetah print or jaguar print, because it has silver and blue tones. I don't know, it really makes the outfit better, I think. And I also have a lot of jewelry that comes from like sea conch or sea materials, like this bracelet that is fully, like, again, this was like my grandmother's because it is full conch. Also this ring, and it was carved like this, and if you see closely it has a flower carved into it. And also I have all of these charms that are literally sea conches but like with golden details, and here something to grab onto them, like a chain or something that could look really nice, like this green that I really love, or this black and white. Finally, this is not chunky at all, but I've been loving this jade that's also translucent, and I've been wearing a lot this past days. And in general, I've also been really into gemstones and crystals, and I don't know if it's because of the transparency is trending, but I really like the, I don't know, I am more mesmerized than ever to see light being reflected or passing through crystals and gemstones. So I've been also using a lot of crystal or gemstone jewelry. The other day I wore an emerald that had the perfect viridian tone. I was mesmerized by its colors. But like right now I'm not really into fine jewelry like I used to be. I know that it's a classic and I never going to stop liking fine jewelry. But right now I've been wearing a lot more chunky or bigger jewelry. This was my chunky jewelry collection. I still have another pieces left, but I don't think they are as attractive. So I hope you like them or that you found inspiring these pieces. And feel free to leave in the comments if you also have chunky jewelry, or if you also noticed that chunky jewelry has been trending or you have been seeing it more. And yeah, just any opinions are welcomed. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.